of you who are of European descent and ancestry, you need to recognize and know that your ancestors never in the ancient times ever called themselves white people. Why? Because they understood that to call yourself a white man was to call yourself a cursed man because your skin was cursed with whiteness. There's no such thing as a white man. White people were people who had leprosy. And the scripture tells us they was white as snow. When you look at a person of European descent, do they look like the color of snow? No. This is why no European called themselves white. They never called themselves a white man. The white man concept is a hoax. It's an invention. It was invented in the year 1681. Are you listening to me? Before the year 1681, there was no such thing as a white man. They did not exist. It was an invention. But you got to understand that the people from England, from Great Britain, the so-called mother country, who began to fashion this concept of a white man, was in answer to a great rebellion that took place with the African slaves and the indentured servants that came in America to serve over here in the fields for the rich. You've got to understand that in the early days of America, Europeans, indentured servants, and Africans were interconnected. They intermarried, they interbred. They were one people that worked together with one another. They were very close. And after a great rebellion took place because of the conditions and the way that they were being treated, the people who in power decided that they're too strong together. We've got to drive a wedge between them. And what we will do, we'll call the Europeans white men, and we'll treat them better when they come out of their servitude. And thereby, as the generations go by and the children grow up, we'll teach them that they are white men, and we'll treat them better, and we'll make them think that they're better than their African counterparts, and we'll treat them worse. And that way we can keep them all separated from one another, and we can control them. Who is the orchestrator really of this? This comes from Satan.